Well, Vancouver Canadians going to have to dig deep. That's the Mountie mark, the historical reference. Of course, Canadians before them, Capellanos, Mounties, Horse Doctors, Beavers. More than 100 years of baseball tradition here on the West Coast in Vancouver. A couple of years ago, they put forth that mark, and it's one of the hottest tickets in minor league baseball. It is standing room only here at the ballpark tonight. All these fans are hoping that the Canadians can be victorious to open up this very modest 3-game homestand. Canadians just came home off the road. They'll touch ground in Vancouver for a couple of days and then go right back out on the road to Tri-City as Mike Pascoe is coming to the baseball game. Hard-throwing right-hander, very all-or-nothing right-hander who comes in, throws real hard, and some nights it's good and some nights it's buckle up, brother.
You can just tell he just comes in with so much energy, and he just can't wait to get on that mound.
This 8th inning is brought to you by Steamworks, Vancouver's original steam brewery. Pascoe's numbers got an ERA of 6.28. He'll take on Zach Hall, hitting .157. First pitch to Hall misses, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Hall's got a little pop in his bat. Don't let that 0 for 2 night deceive you. A couple of home runs to go with 8 RBI. Pitch on its way. He's up and away. Now it is 2 balls and no strikes. We go, Ricky, from finesse to all-out hostility on the mound.
But the key at the end of the day is it's going to be jumping out and throwing strikes, because if you fall behind like he has right here, 3-0, it's definitely not a good sign and not what you want to see in the top of the 8 late in the game with the game tied 2-2.
Pascoe had great numbers from college this year, but he walks the first batter on 4 pitches, and really none of them were close. So it almost feels like Boise in this game, coming into the confines of Nat Bailey Stadium, weathered the storm, held their ground, and now it's really anybody's game.
It is anybody's game, and both sides have played good baseball. A few mistakes here, a few mistakes there, but it's been pitching and defense all night, and can't ask for anything more than that.
It's the first walk issued by a Canadians pitcher in this game tonight.
What college did Pascoe go to?
San Jacinto?
No.
I'm working on it.
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto.
There we go.
I know. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. I want my honorary diploma from East LA. 1 ball and no strikes means it's 5 straight pitches that have missed the zone here. As Pascoe kicks and fires, it's a bunt. Pascoe is going to give way to the catcher, throw it out at first, and it is not in time. And I'm not sure what the call is here. Ronnie Brito maybe didn't like the footwork, but now you got a runner at first and second, and this is going to bring Casey Candell out, and Ronnie Brito doesn't understand why there's a runner standing at first base. So Casey's going to come out. He's going to want an explanation.
You got to like what the Boise Hawks did right here, though. It's manufacturing runs. They're trying to get something going. You get him to square up for a bunt, lays down a good bunt.
Well, watch the footwork here of Ronnie Brito. That's the key. And here comes the throw. And
oh yeah, he's out.
I don't know. I don't think he took his foot off the bag. We'd have to get a more isolated shot. And Casey Candell is having a conversation with the base umpire. Ronnie Brito is looking for some form of explanation as well, because this really is a big moment in a game where the Canadians, in a 2-2 tie, need this one, and Casey not sure he likes the explanation that he's getting. But let's try to watch again the footwork of Ronnie Brito. We're going to get a different angle on this one. Here comes the throw, and is the foot on the bag? It looks like it is, from my estimation. The ball gets there in time. I think that's just a missed call.
I think he missed the call.
So here you go. Runner at first and a runner at second with nobody out. Vladimir DeLeon in the box. Pitching for strike. The count goes to no balls at 1. Well, It might not change your mind on robot umpires, but we might want a little more instant replay.
No, it won't change my mind. No, that's hey, it's human error. I mean, it's just part of baseball sometimes, and you hate to see it happen, but at the same time, that's how baseball's played. Now, it falls on Pasco to make some pitches here and get out of this inning. It's just this is the way baseball is sometimes.
Yeah.
It can be cruel, and when it goes your way, like it did for the Boise Hawks right there, it's a good thing. And we get another bunt.
Well, let's see if this is a little bit of a gift from the baseball gods, and it is. And you can feel the energy in this building growing. And it almost feels like us versus them right now, and I love it. This is where the Canadians fan base really has their finger on the pulse of the situation. They know that there was a missed call over at first base. So now they're going to dig in, and they're going to try to will this Canadians team to the home half of the eighth, still tied at 2. Big out for Mike Pasco as well. And now he'll take on Zach Hall. Hall is 0 for 2 in this baseball game. Turner Brown is on deck. He's also 0 for 2 in this game. The pitch from Pasco on its way. Swinging and a miss. Boy, to be able to get the leadoff hitter as well, he's a big deal. DeLeon has been a bit of a thorn in most teams' side this season.
Little 6-4-3 right here.
Hey, I'll take it if you're offering. Slider, pretty good pitch, not called for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. If you remember the last time that the Canadians won on one of our broadcasts, got to go 2 broadcasts ago, it was Mike Pasco who came in to slam the door and secure the Canadians' victory. Bit of a different scenario for him in this moment. But if he can get through Yorvis Torrealba and Trey Jacobs, we're on our way.
Great pitch. Great pitch. You tied him up right there. That nice fastball up and in.
Fans tonight watching in from Barrie, Ontario. Byron Colpitz is checking in. Seeing how the future of the Toronto Blue Jays is faring. 2-2 baseball game. 8th inning. A broken bat flare out towards the second baseman. Morris is going to go to the shortstop, covering second for 1, and that will be the only out that they get. As Brown is dead on arrival out at second base. It does put the lead run in the form of Zach Hall over at third. Torrealba reaching on the fielder's choice, so it comes down to Trey Jacobs, who already has an RBI double in this game in a showdown against Mike Pasco.
There's nothing worse too, Rob, right there in that situation. You make the pitch that you wanted. You get the ground ball. Here we see it right there. Fastball up and in at the hands. You break that bat, but the ball is just not hit hard enough for a double play.
So runners on the corners, and now the pitching coach, Dimitri Kokoris, is going to come out and have a conversation here. And I know that there's a number of things on the go. And one of those things is situational defense. For example, if that runner breaks for second, is the catcher throwing through? Are they going to cut that throw off and try to go home should that runner at third break? I mean, Ricky, there's a lot going on here.
A lot going on, but at the same time, I think what Dimitri is trying to do here with Pasco is just trying to slow him down a little bit, letting him know the situation. We got first and third. This is what we're going to do. At the end of the day, the focus is still on that hitter, and it's getting that hitter out. You don't want to make a mistake by throwing something into center field or something into left field. You want to get the hitter out, and this is his time to be able to get out of this jam.
So we find ourselves with 2 outs, runners on the corners in a 2-2 game. It is an unbelievable moment. I love it. This is why I come to the ballpark. I think they're going to get out of this. I'm going to put my cards on the table face up.
If Pasco gets out of this, watch this energy that's about to explode out of him.
From him and the fan base.
I'm kind of looking forward to this.
The ball fouled off, and the count goes to 0-1. Yeah, Pasco's all emotion. A couple of weeks ago, we were in Spokane, Washington, a couple of bench clearing situations, and Pasco was at the epicenter of it all.
I heard about it.
But he plays with his heart on his sleeve. No balls at 1 strike. Pitch on its way. He's a high fly ball to left. It's going to taper foul and make its way out towards the seating down the left field line. So now no balls at 2 strikes. And this is where I think your point earlier in the broadcast comes in. You're not going to try to quote unquote finesse here. You're going right at this guy.
Right at him. Put him away. There's no such thing as a wasted pitch here.
Boise 2 runs on 4 hits tonight. Canadians have been pretty good against them, but Pasco put himself in a bit of a pinch and now is trying to work himself out. 0-2 is outside.
As we like to say, throw him a chair.
Throw him a chair.
Throw him a chair.
Well, it's optimal conditions for something cool to happen here. Beautiful night for baseball. No wind. Mother Nature staying back. Sold out crowd. Big moments here waiting to happen. And now before Pasco could offer up, time is called. Pasco goes to the back of the mound, grabs the rosin bag. Couple of taps of it. Kid, the number 3, is ready to rock. Here's Alek Manoah charting pitches in the background. 1-2. Got him. Pasco nodding his head. Oh, yeah, he's having a conversation with himself. Hops over the line and he gets out of dodge. Couple of chest bumps.
I love it. I love it.
The gold chains just popping around, and we'll find our way to the bottom of the 8th. You know what? I hope that brings good karma to the bottom half of this inning. Let's see if the Canadians can grab their lead and maybe, just maybe, keep things going. Let's go back down to field level. Here's more with Caroline Frolic.
Yeah, guys, as you know, it is short season baseball, and as the Vancouver Canadians season comes to an end, so does our season on Sportsnet, at least for this year anyway. Wednesday, August 28th is our final broadcast here on Sportsnet Pacific, so watch us. What else are you doing on a Wednesday night? Tune in and watch the future stars. Right, guys?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. That's going to be a good series. That's a North Division rival. There he is, Mount Manoah. See the guy in the red hoodie there? That's the first rounder, Alek Manoah, all 6'7" of him. And he's going to be pitching for the Canadians a couple more times. We were trying to figure out if it's going to be him who will be pitching in our last Sportsnet broadcast, that one that we just prefaced there. We'll have to wait and see because there's an off day, so a few things might get juggled.